Have you ever wondered how high school senior guys go about picking up chicks these days? Well, naturally, they become racers. Seriously. Just ask Dean Cornelius, high school senior at Bloomington Kennedy. Well, I'm not sure if Dan Plan, the encyclopedia, asked him that, but he did ask him a number of racing-related questions.
18-year-old Dean Cornelius is a senior at Bloomington Kennedy High School this year, and he's also starting his third year racing late models on the Twin City asphalt tracks. Dean, how did you get your start in racing?
I began at age 5 at quarter midgets, ran there around the country, out here at Elko, ran quite a bit. Jumped up to a short tracker at age 16 and raced at Raceway Park for 3 years in a short tracker, all 2 full seasons, and then got into a late model when I was 16 years old, and now I'm on my third year of that.
Now, I believe at the local Twin Cities tracks, you have to be 16 to race. You started racing short trackers at 16 and racing late models at 16. How long were you 16?
Well, I would guess 2 years then.
Okay. You jumped directly from the four-cylinder short track division up to the late models. What were some of the bigger changes that you had to adjust to making that move?
Driving, my whole life, it was not that big a deal for me. I adjusted with other things before. The biggest thing was probably the corner speeds were a lot higher. The car would handle a lot better, but horsepower-wise, it wasn't that, that big of a deal.
Your dad, Jeff, also raced several years ago. What do you remember from him racing?
He didn't race so much when I was around. I began quarter midgets at age 5, so, it was pretty much, I always ran, and he was more before my time running.
You run 2 different cars at Elko and Raceway. What are some of the bigger differences that you have to adjust to with those 2 cars?
Biggest thing is, the track differences. There's so much difference in the track. The car setup's so much different.
Are they both the same type of chassis?
Yeah, they're both left-hander chassis. One's a little older than the other. The actual setup in both of them is completely different, but the actual chassis is the same.
I understand you're building a super late model also. There are some other races we can look forward to see running this summer?
Yeah, we plan running the Mars race at the end of the year at Elko. We'll also probably run various other races around Wisconsin. We haven't really set up a schedule for that yet.
Do you wear your driver's uniform to school?
No, I don't.
Do you find that being a race car driver helps you talk to girls more often at school?
Not really at school. It's all the girls that come out to the track and watch you run. You get the chance to talk to them.
You get the chance to miss any school because of racing?
Yeah, here and there you kind of forget to go to school because race cars got to get done or you got to test somewhere or be at a race. So, yeah, sometimes.
But you're keeping your grades up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Dan Plan with photographer The Big 00 at Elko Speedway.